my goodness, what an exciting day this is, guys. It's 4:49 here in Italy, where I am right now. I'm telling you that I'm shaking beautifully, bouncing on my chair, and it feels amazing because the energy of the collective, of this collective right here, right now, it's electrifying in the most beautiful, amazing, gorgeous way. Ah, what is going on in the collective right now? Oof, oof, oof. Maybe you have had troubles sleeping in the past day or two. Ooh, the reason is because we are so much changing and upgrading, guys. That hello, hello, how are you? That you cannot even sleep. Like my whole family, for example, was still up at 3:30 a.m. today, including my dog. Okay. The reason why this is happening is because the energy is so much lighter, just like as light as a feather, and we are activating parts of ourselves that we had not activated yet. And I'm talking about super multidimensional, higher dimensional parts of ourselves are coming to embodiment. Yes. Okay, so the first card that came out was the Archangel card. So I know that whoever I'm tuning into is a Elohim. I know that you are a creator, 144, as we say this. I know that you are an angel, an archangel, and that you trust God and its speed because you understand and you feel that the divinity it's literally in everything and in everybody. And this is how you actually ignite the God code within yourself through your trust. And let me tell you that this is the truth, okay? And we have truth and lies over here, and we're gonna go for it, even in this moment. Yes, why not? What I am tapping into right now that the angels want to communicate is that now you can discern. You can totally discern what are the lies and what is the truth. And you actually have been putting all of your energy into understanding what is the truth. All of this has been ignited by all the karmic, in your life, and you are actually the one that through ancestral healing did all the breaking of the cycles, okay? And this is how you came to be as light as a feather. So what I want to tell you right now is that all of these ascension symptoms that you're going through are just the opening of the heart, your higher heart chakra. It's what literally ignites is the channel that connects you to your life mission, okay, and to your empress self. So what the cards are saying here, what the angels want to express, is that you actually have broken all of these cycles, okay? You are the one who broke the cycles. And right now, the only thing that you have to focus on is to daring, okay? So you need to keep going 333, as we said that, with your foundation, which is your creativity, your ability to adapt. But you're not adapting to energies that are not godlike. You're actually adapting to the divine at all times, meaning that you are in the flow of the divine. You're flowing with the divine constantly. And what you have changed compared to your ancestors, all of your family, it's actually that you have cultivated the trust within yourself and in others, where now you can see the truth from the lies, and you can see who is a good people, who are good people, and who are good people that pretend to be bad. Okay, let's just say that. All right, because in the end we all would be good people. It's just that we forget that we are. But now you know and you can see them, okay? So what you have done compared to your ancestors is to actually cultivate that trust. And through that trust cultivation, through understanding that everything is divine, you have healed yourself. 444, as we say this. Yeah, like for you, everything is simple because, as we said before, what you are focusing on 53 on the clock at this time, 4:53. is the truth. You can feel the truth in your body. You can feel it in your energy. You can feel it in other people's energies, you know. So compared to your ancestors, you can see the truth from the lies, okay? They could not, they didn't want to, all right? They didn't want to because if they did, they would have had to step up as well, and they were not ready yet. But you are the evolution of your ancestors. Like everybody is, you know, when you're gonna have a child, if you have a child, your child is the evolution of yourself, of all of your ancestry. And all of the people that came before, they were a stepping stone, literally, for you to know your worth, for you to, and your children and our children, to become so embodied into their love, into the God within, and really 555, as we say that, transform into the God self, into the Elohim self, which is a genetic coding that we have within ourselves. So right now, Spirit is just saying, you are as light as a feather, okay? Because you have broken the cycle, all right? And you have come to your higher dimensions, your higher self, because you have cut all the cords, you know, you have, you're no longer in bondage with all of these ancestral energies, and you actually have healed all of them. Right now, all you gotta do is to dare, okay? So, I'm so happy to actually deliver this message because it means that if there is a part of you that still doesn't know if you're ready or not, this is your message to let you know that you're actually totally, incredibly, beautifully, amazingly ready, okay, to do whatever it is in your heart to do, okay? Your heart, the angels, the higher realms are completely supporting you, okay? So this is your daring time. This is, and that this is gonna be the signature of your new life. Okay, so from now on, you will feel as light as a feather. You will not be in bondage with the karmics because they are no longer karmics. Okay, like literally, you have totally switched the energy, and you did it through this ancestral healing. Let me tell you that you have so much patience. Oof, oof, oof. Yes, there is an energy of celebration in the ethers. The angels are saying, do you realize what you have done? Do you realize that the power of your love, of self-love, elf, yes, self-elf, has made you completely able to overcome all of these ancestral energies, to heal all of your ancestry. Now it's your time to dare and to become the empress that you are, you know? Because you can discern between the truth and the lies. And so the angels want you to focus on who you want to be. They want you to focus on your highest. You will receive dreams about this, guys, okay? You will have very weird dreams, but they're so beautiful, and they are so they are revelations. Your dreams are going to be revelations, okay? So I'm also talking to someone who has prophecy abilities right here. And when I talk about prophecy, it means that you're so sensitive. You tap in, you are already tapped into the energy of the collective. You are tapped into your highest self, okay? Because you have become as light as a feather. So trust yourself. Dare to trust the truth, okay? From the lies, you can see it so beautifully right now, clearly. And what the angels want you to do is to focus on your highest self, on what you want to become. And they want you to pay attention to your dreams. They want you to write them down. Wake up in the middle of the night if you need to and just write down your dreams, because they are prophetic dreams. They will tell you what you must focus on. Hmm? And they will actually guide you through the realization of your life project. And you will have many different life projects. I also am talking to someone who is very eclectic. You do several things. You don't have just one project, okay? I'm talking to someone who is so multidimensional and beautifully grounded in this earth right here, right now. But you were not always like this. And this is the celebration that we're talking about right now. You must celebrate, like celebrate the good times, because these are the good times. Like, it's over. Everything that you have been through in life, where you have suffered so much for these people who were not able to receive you because they didn't have the container, okay? Now you have the container for yourself. You have created it. The problem was that you didn't have the container for yourself because you were completely in their own energy, okay? You were in the energy of the karmics. And if you're feeling this, please write it in the comments. Or just drop a heart, whatever it is, okay? Just get intertwined even more with the realization that you must celebrate, that you have grown so much, and that you can realize any project, because actually your dreams and aspirations are corresponding to the highest for the collective, okay? It's not just for you. What you're doing and all of your dreaming about that you want to realize, it's for the collective. And it's the highest good of all. This is the highest good of all. And the highest good of all was, of course, to take care of also of the ancestral healing, because if it is the highest good of all, you heal, everybody else heals. So now you have created that container for yourself, which you didn't have before, because 11:11 on the clock right now, what you were before, you were so intertwined with these ancestral energies that you didn't have your own container of energy. You were like almost lost in the ethers, but you were never lost, okay? If it makes any sense, all right? You couldn't have grounding because of these ancestral energies, because you were not rooted in your solar plexus, which is the solar plexus is the sun of power, you know, like your inner power, your inner love, true self-love. And you're someone that was always there for everybody. Not everybody was there for you, that's for sure, okay? That's for sure. I know that you're feeling me right now. But all of this was, they're showing me a training point. They're showing me a road, a pathway. You know, you needed to walk this pathway, 1212, to become the master that you are right now. So they want you to know that you have become that master now, okay? And this is why you must celebrate. You totally must celebrate, because right now the only thing that you need to do is to dare, okay? You gotta dare. Don't be afraid. And if you are afraid, let me tell you that that's okay. Actually, the more you are afraid of something, and the more when you break through, it's gonna be a huge, mega extra breakthrough. And when I'm talking about huge, it just means that it's so divine, so beautiful what you're doing right now. You daring, it's you having the courage to turn around the energy of the collective, okay? Because you have done all of this ancestral healing yourself. Like, if there is someone that should be in power, it should be you. It's you, okay? And I wanted to start seeing yourself in this way, because all of these karmics, what they did and what we still can work on, the angels are saying, is that they lowered your confidence, okay? So right now you just need to focus on your confidence, all right? This is why they're also talking about the solar plexus energies. Number one, because the karmics were attached to your solar plexus and taking away the energy from you. Number two, because now that they're no longer attached, because you have done all this ancestral healing, everything is so fucking clear. And you are trusting in a way that you never received before. You're trusting in a way that you never received before. It means that you did not receive the trust. They could not trust the divine timing, that everything is divine. And therefore you received the energy, the frequency of not trusting. And this is the main thing that actually you have been working on on the ancestral healing for all of us. So thank you so freaking much, because I know it's been really hard. So now your solar plexus, everything, you will feel it from your belly, okay? You must trust your gut. Trust your beautiful gut, okay? So if you need to do a little bit of detox, this is a perfect time, isn't it? After Christmas, oh my goodness, yes. Perfect timing. The more your gut is healed and you're cleansed, and the more you're going to be able to feel the energies and discern the truth from the lies. So, just keep going right now. Just keep going, okay? 1444 on the clock, as we said that, all right? And you must really know. You must hold yourself like a royalty, because that's who you are. You are a royalty. And I'm not saying that, of course, with you're better than someone else and the other ones are peasants. No, everybody is royal. It's just that they forgot that they are godlike. They forgot, but you haven't. You actually have remembered. You had forgotten too. We have all forgotten at first. But it's through that contrast and through all of these things that we have been through that we have co-created with the universe that we have become so strong and so powerful. And now we can do anything. We can literally do anything. Like there is no stopping to what we can do, okay? So I wanted to really focus. We want you, because we are the angels. We want you to really focus on your highest, okay? And just know that your dreams are divine dreams. You don't have them by coincidence. There is nothing that you experience in your inner world and outer world that is by coincidence. Okay? So, your dreams. Okay, there was a beautiful dream that I had tonight. And I saw you in this beautiful mountain. You were standing on there were a lot of cows around, okay? So I'm talking also about the cosmic cow energy. It's the mother energy. It's the earth energy, okay, that is with us right now because we have grounded ourselves finally in our vessel through our solar plexus, because before we were not in a vessel. We were out of it, okay? We were in and out. Now we're in, okay? And we're completely rooted into the earth and bridged to the heavens. This is like a huge difference. Huge difference. You can feel how much more clear you are about everything, you know, without even thinking about it, because it's not about thinking about it. Okay, so you were in this beautiful mountain. There were all of these beautiful cows around you. They were so benevolent and so loving. The cow is really representing of the nourishment. They're showing me the nipples of the cow, because they totally talk about milk. They talk about, yes, it's milk and honey. Okay, it is the land of milk and honey that you actually have accessed. Okay, that is also talked in beautiful religious books. All right, but I want you to know that all of this information, you do have it inside of you because you have the God code within you. Okay, you totally do. Okay, you were floating in the air and in this beautiful dream that I had, and you were so connected, and you were in a cocoon of energy, you were in a sphere of energy, and that tells me even more how much you have been connecting to your higher dimensional selves. Okay, Elohim, Archangel, Self, Elf, El, Elohim. Okay, and you have become so light. So right now, all you have to do is to dream and dare to dream. Here it is. So this is the message for today, okay? It's about daring to dream even more. 1818 on the clock, all right? So as we're still here live, you can write down in the comments as we're here live if you feel like it, if you have any questions about all this that maybe, you know, like you would like to have more awareness about, okay? We can totally tap into that as well as we're here together, you know? And yes, oh, okay, all right. The angels also want you to know something else. Okay, perfect. Yes, exactly. All right. So what's going to happen right now is that you're going to be developing even more your talents, okay? This is a soldier, a very benevolent soldier, okay? With, he fights for freedom. And he has a trumpet in his hand. That is your ability to be the empress that you are. That is your ability to dare to express yourself in your creativity, okay? And you're moving forward, as you can see, you know, like he's on the move. So expect that you're going to be so much on the move, okay? And he's almost dancing, as you can see, you know, like it is very, and he is very joyful, you know. Well, maybe not so joyful, but I can feel his energy is actually very joyful. And you can feel it too. You wouldn't move like that. Is floating exactly like a feather, okay? So this represents your lightness. This represents all of the goodness that is coming, okay? So no matter what you have around, also this is another message that the angels want to say right now, is that no matter what you have around you, you may have some moving waters. Okay, so the movement it's mirrored from this card to this card, and you may have a lot of moving waters like those. Let's call them karmics. Okay, they're no longer karmics for you because you have detached from that energy. You have healed and you have become as light as a feather, but they're going to be around you, you know, and they may be around you, right? If you have not changed your home, okay, which is something that is very likely as well, or your location. But if they are, you know, they're not going to be able to actually affect you, okay, in the same way that they used to before. Because now you do have your container, you have activated your solar plexus, okay, and they are no longer tapped into your solar plexus to steal the energy, okay, because you no longer allow it. You just no longer allowing it, and this is very true and simple. And something good is coming. It's something really, really good. There is a treasure inside of this beautiful boat, okay? And it's an ancient treasure. And I really feel that it's the power of the rose within yourself, which also means I can smell the essence of your beautiful love, your self-love. So you're going to be cultivating that self-love even more. And whether you're a male or a female, you're going to be accessing a part of you that you had not accessed before, and it's a part of you that is it's so impactful and beautiful, just like the scent of a rose. You just can smell the scent of the rose hundreds of meters away. Yeah, you can. You totally can. You can feel the energy. Actually, the rose is the highest vibrational flower. Okay, so the frequency of the rose is super high and super beautiful. So you're going to be accessing this part of yourself that are going to be making you, you see, she's also floating, almost dancing where she is. And it's your female side, whether you're a male or female. It's your ability to create, your ability to nourish yourself. As the cosmic cow that I saw in my dreams tonight, we're also representing 222, 222 on the clock right here, right now. So you're accessing parts of yourself to an extent that you never have accessed before. And this is a brand new life. This is a total brand new life. This is a life based on love, creativity for yourself, for your home. It's a life of flow, but also of structure, as you can see. And minimalism, it's very, very important in this phase of your life too. Um, there is something also, of course, about decluttering, okay, and detoxing. We talked about detoxing even before. It's you detox also just by getting rid of the things that you don't use anymore, you know. And there is another message about this. You may have recently changed your phone number. You may have recently blocked the people that are no longer part of your journey. And you may have recently really expressed yourself 23 on the clock at a creative level where you had never allowed yourself to before, because they had told you that you were not good enough. They had told you that, you know, like you shouldn't go that path. But right now you're no longer under this spell at all, okay? And all the angels want you to do is to really focus on the thought that people receive me well, the universe receive me well, and I receive. And you see the word receive, it's a theme word for this beautiful message that the angels are conveying. I receive because I am worthy of it, you know, because we know now our worth, okay? So you just gotta be with your open arms. I just want you to open up your arms in your mind eye right now. And even when you're working out, please open up your arms. And when you're doing arm workout, you invite all of the energy, the highest energy of the universe into your life, okay? So do that. Remember that as within, so without, okay? So with the movement that we were talking about before, movement of the waters, of your emotions, of other people's emotions around you, and the movement of the flow of your life, 444 on the clock right now. With the movement, you're going to move this energy and also invite with your signal, because it's your trumpet. Your signal is your trumpet. When you're thinking about something, when you're thinking, I receive, the highest energy of the universe, and the universe receives me well. I receive. When you are putting this into the universe, this is what's coming back to you, okay? This is the matrix. This is like, these are the waters. This is the path. These are the streamlines. They're showing me the matrix streamlines through which you're going to be creating your reality, okay? So you're creating the fabric of your universe through this. You output the signal. The signal must be, I am daring, you know, because I know my worth, and I'm coming from love. You know, it's a worth that comes from self-love. It's not a fake worth that comes from I want to make people comfortable, or I want to, you know, it's not coming from the outside. It's coming from the inside, and it's true love. And then you have to focus on delivering this message to the universe, delivering this signal, so that that is what you get, exactly what you get. And I want you to know that this is what you are getting. You're getting very, very good things right here, right now. So expect, open up your arms, because there is a huge intake also of information, you know. So this is representing your pineal gland, okay? Ananaso. Love it so much, so good. This is representing your pineal gland, okay? Love it so, so, so much. You see, she's almost completely open, okay? She's almost completely open. She has all the foundation open, okay? And they don't remain like this. They change over time, okay? They do change over time. If you get one of these, you know, it's gonna be great, okay? It's really gonna be great. You're gonna be communing with this energy, okay? And activating your pineal gland even more. So basically, now all the foundation is open, okay? All the foundation. Where is the solar plexus? Here it is. It's still down on the floor because it is the foundation, okay? Yep, it's the root and then the solar plexus. These are the main, most important chakras that are blocked usually from the ancestral issues, okay? All right, so you're gonna be expecting, you should be expecting new downloads through your dreams, okay? So just, you know, remember your dreams. Tell yourself that you're gonna be remembering, and you're coming back to your child self. You see, he's so happy. He just ate. His belly is full, and he's feeling so safe. This is how you're going to be creating your new energy. This is how, here it is. You're going to be creating your new art, okay? It's a child. It's a child within yourself. This is what you have awakened. This is what you have healed. And this is what you're bringing into the world, okay, with your art. This is the artist card. Isn't she beautiful? Whether you're a male or female, it doesn't really matter. You know that, right? Like, all is really one gender. One gender is the essence of who you are, okay? The essence of who you are. The artist, the creator self. The creator self, okay? The archangel. El, angel, El, Elohim, God. Okay? So you're going to be creating beautiful things coming from the heart. You're going to have so much fun as well, in the same way that children have fun playing, okay? Yeah. And your energy is just going to be so juicy, just as juicy as apples, as you can see. So it's the sweetness of life is coming back to you right now. And it's the most beautiful thing, truly the most beautiful thing. So this is why the angels wanted to celebrate. They wanted to celebrate because this transformation has occurred. And whether you totally get it, that it's occurred or not, okay, the angels are saying that this transformation already occurred. Right now you're integrating the codes, okay? So if there is still a little bit of heaviness, it's all right. They wanted to move, like we said before, you know, like we had the cards, 2 cards of movement right here. Okay, so just keep moving the energy, stretching, yoga, whatever it is, running, okay? Just move your energy, all right? Breathing, breath work, here it is. And yeah, and you have come to really stand in your power. This is what you have done with all of this. With the solar plexus, knowing your worth, you have come to stand in your power. You're so loving, so benevolent, so loyal. You know, like there is so much loyalty, and so much royalty as well. You have integrated the light and the dark. What's more beautiful than that? And now you're standing on these foundations. You're standing on these foundations. So, yeah. And these last two cards are about you being a badass. You're such a badass, Empress. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. You are a super badass. Like, you can climb the mountains, no problem. No problem. And you're super loving. You are not a predator, okay? There is no more predatory kind of energy within yourself, which was instead inside of your ancestral energy. And that's okay. It's called the reptilian consciousness, okay? And we all are going through the purging of this, where we are aware that we are our own supply. We are our own supply. Source is our own supply, not someone else, not anything outside of ourselves. And this is something that your ancestors did not know. This is what your parents do not know. That they need to basically harvest the energy, you know, from the people that they have around them, you know. But you're no longer allowing that, so you're out of that game. They can no longer do that. They most likely, yeah, they do. They still do it with other people, but that's okay. You know, that's their path. Your path is now different, though. You know, so you're climbing the mountains, baby. You know, like you're a mountain deer, you're a mountain goat, and you are the goat, and you are so powerful. So expect this climb is coming real fast. It's already coming. And it's coming through your own expression, okay? So express yourself. Just know that whenever you express yourself, you're going to be well received. So this is what the angels want you to focus on, that you are received well, okay? Okay, angels, do we need to say anything else to our beautiful collective besides that we love him and we really adore him and they are God? What is it that you would like to say? Do you want me to pick another card? Okay, let's pick another card. One more card. Okay, right here. Okay, I love it. Who doesn't like giraffes? So this is how you can see things from such a higher perspective than your ancestors. And you love them, you respect them for everything they have been going through, okay? That you also have been going through, as long as you had not upgraded the DNA within yourself. You know exactly what they have been going through because you also have experienced it in your DNA. But now you have this clear vision, and this clear vision allows you to see from high above. We were talking about the mountains, right? So this is another card telling you that your vision is a higher vision, okay? And we don't use the word higher to say you're better than someone else. Never ever, okay? You are, and everybody else is a ray of light, okay? But now you can discern the truth from the lies. That's the difference between. They're showing me the consistency, the shade of the light, okay? It can be different. It can be a little dimmer, a little brighter, okay? Who has a dimmer light still is conditioned by the lies, but you are seeing the truth, and you see very clearly, okay? Very, very clearly. Also, wow, like your warmth is really felt from here, Okay, so I feel your heart. I feel how fucking lovely you are, and this is so beautiful. So thank you so much for being here. So it doesn't matter like the environment you're in. You know, you can be in the savannah, you can be in a very dry environment, you can be in the mountains. You are just going to be. You can be, you know, in your royal self, and yeah, this is a multidimensional self. This is your multidimensional self that has awakened. So you can be anywhere. It's always gonna be you, okay? Um, your authentic self. You are integrated in your light and shadow, okay? You will keep transforming and becoming even better, better and better and better and better. And when we say the use, when we use the word better, it just means more and more embodied in your God self. And you are as sweet as these beautiful apples, as sweet as this beautiful baby. And even though it is sleeping, it just means, it doesn't mean that you're sleeping. It means that you're not sleeping on anything. You're actually seeing things very clearly, you know, like that giraffe. But this is your nervous system. Your nervous system is regulated now, okay? And it's because you are now no longer into the karmic energy channel that was attaching to your solar plexus, because you got out of it. That's just it. And from this energy of self-regulation, you are creating your art. And your art is truly coming from the heart. It's so beautiful. Your art, yeah, there is someone crying, you know, right now. I can feel your tears. I can feel the throat a little closing, just because, you know, you're understanding how powerful you are, how loved, and how me and everybody else who has the ability to feel you and is a container for you and for your energy feels you. You're felt. You're really felt. Okay? So just allow yourself in your expression to be expressed. Okay? Remember that you're just as sweet as a pineapple and apples. Pineapple and apples. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, my love. Is there anything else that you would like to say, angels? Hmm. Confirmation burp. Yeah. Okay, so we're definitely digesting things, guys. We're definitely integrating all of the energies and all the ancestral healing that we have done. And these holidays have been pivotal for the transition into God code, into our archangelic self, into our Albion self, the self. Yeah. So they are making me think about this baby right here and what they want you to do to integrate these energies even more. You know, they're just telling you to rest, okay? Just rest and really go with your flow. Always go with your flow. Right now, you're no longer going with other people's flow, taking you astray. You're going with your own flow, okay? And they're saying also that everything is coming because you want it now. Before, it was because you had to, or because you felt like you had to. And now it's no longer that. So it's a different kind of reality. Like literally, you change timelines. This is a way higher timeline, okay? And we're going up. We're going all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Anything else? I love it. I love it that the tiger comes right next to daring. You know? Yeah. So the angels are also talking about going for your goal with the same strength and focus, because the tiger is really focused. And she also has stripes, you see, where the Dalmatian had the dots. So they both have integrated light and shadow right here. My ear just popped. And she's number 11. Okay, so that integration is also confirmed by the number of oneness, 11, but also 1 plus 1 is 2, the duality that we just talked about, the integration of light and shadow. Okay, what else? Angels, so they're saying you must dare. Okay, don't be afraid of anything. Okay, yeah, and always know that there is this inside of you. Okay, that's the purity. We have 3 people on, and this is number 3 as well. You have that purity. Okay, so the angels really are like, you need to know who you are. Okay, you need to start seeing as a royalty. You need to start seeing yourself as loyal. You're loyal to yourself. You're loyal to the collective. You're loyal to the highest self, to the divine. That's who you are. Okay, and you're sovereign. You are royal, a royal. And also you need to know that you're always pure in your intentions, in the way that you move through these waters. You see, we have 2 waters right here. So we're talking about the movement of all of these energies that we have been working on. And also they want you to know that you're the tiger as well. You're also the tiger, you're all of it, okay? And you will be harvesting this. Yeah. Let me see if there is any other message that wants to come through. Angels, would you like to say anything else to our beautiful collective besides that we love him forever? We love him forever. And we're all united and always one. And they never have to feel alone anymore, okay? Because the frequency that you have reached is the solar frequency, is the plasma frequency. It's you just came back to where you are from. You went back to where you come from. You went back to where you came from, which is the sun, the soul. And this is how you have regained your soul, your soul. Yeah. I'm very teary-eyed at this time. Angels, anything else for all of us? They're like, you guys, is it not enough of what we have expressed? Okay, so the angels are so funny, guys. They're so funny. They're humorous. They're literally like children and artists. Yeah. So this is also a message of activating your humor within yourself. Whenever you go through something challenging, activate even more, switch on the humor channel, the humor nozzle. Be like humor up, because that's going to allow you to diffuse. This is a diffusion of energy. Okay, you will be allowed to diffuse the energy. And also something else that the angels are bringing to my mind is that whenever someone is going to make a comment, and it's you know those kind of weird comments that people make when they're not so benevolent, you know, those weird comments. Okay, whatever the comment is, spirit says ignore, do not react, you know, just look at them as you are trying to understand what they're saying. You just don't get it. Okay, they'll be like, what did you just say? And just turn around and talk to someone else. Ignore that energy, okay? Because that's the best way. Seriously, that's the best way. That's the best way. Otherwise, you're going to be attached to that energy if you actually react to it, okay? And then you're going to have to disattach. You're going to have to, you know, cut cords and shit like that, which is something that, you know, we should be doing actually every single day, several times a day anyway. But yeah, they're talking about this is the way that you stay in your sovereignty, so you don't get out of your channel. because all this ancestral healing that we have been doing has brought you to, yeah, totally understand the truth and to be in your own channel, your own universe. You're no longer in their own universe. You're literally like in two different planets right now, guys, with these people. And that's fine, that's perfect. It was always meant to be this way, okay? And they may come too one day, okay? But they may not, and that's okay. We love you so much, and we want you to know that your soul tribe is right here. It is right there, okay? Because right now you may feel very lonely. You may feel like there are literally one or two people maybe around you that you can trust, or maybe not. The only people that you can trust is yourself and God. And that's okay. That is okay. But we want you to know that you're not alone, okay? Anything else that you would like to say, angels? They're stirring my solar plexus in this moment in a beautiful way, actually. Yeah. So they are raising the energy, actually, in our solar plexus right now, okay? They are potentiating it with their love. And they want you to focus, yeah, on the sun, on the light, on the yellow, okay? They want you to focus on being that, on shining your light. That's all they want you to focus on right now. 46:46 on the clock. And in this way you will be able to dare, just like that beautiful tiger right there, but with the same sweetness of a whale. She's so sweet, so beautiful. Yeah, my loves. Is there anything else, angels, you would like to say? I'm going to tell you right now that I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful for this beautiful message. I feel so grateful for you, because I also want you to know that all this is a co-creation. It's not me and the angels, it's us, all of us, all of us. So everyone who is present right here, right now, it's contributing to the collective in a beautiful way. All of our energies are beautifully, they are intertwined with love. And that we are raising up, they are showing me the DNA. It's going up. And they're showing me more strands. And they're showing me this beautiful, it's a silver electric blue light in the DNA. And all of the neurotransmitters activating. It is so beautiful. And with this comes tears in my eyes. Because we have prayed for this for a long time. Yeah. We have prayed for this moment. Hi, beautiful. So everybody, yeah, okay. So they wanted to know, yes, of course, sometimes all this, wow, this energy can feel a little overwhelming on the heart, okay? But it's because the heart and the higher heart are opening to a wider channel. So your channel was like, they're showing me this hose, these hoses, and the channel right now is coming back to unity, so it's just one big hose, and it's completely clear. As it clears, all of this energy is surging, okay? It's coming up. For even more transformation and resolution, and this is why you may feel a little bit of pressure, okay? And sometimes it's a pressure that comes also with tears, like of joy, of gratitude. But sometimes, if you're not moving enough, if you're not moving around enough, you can feel it as anxiety, okay? So they also want you to discern between what is anxiety and what is activation, and movement of energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes the two things can be they go together, okay? But sometimes we can stay stuck on thinking that we're feeling anxious or things like that. Instead, no, we're not. We're just going through the waves, you know? We're going through the waves, and that's it, you know? But we're definitely coming out for air right here. We're breathing for the very first time, guys. We're breathing for the very first time because we didn't know how to breathe. Our channel was not our channel. We were into our family channel, and now we are beyond. We're beyond. And we have allowed all of the family, if they want to, from the foundation all the way up to you, to unlock. So yeah, so the energies, the angels want me to just finish this reading with the word unlock, because this is what we have completely activated. So if you just came through right now, I just clicked on. If you just came on right now, go back and just allow yourself to be guided into finding the right spot where you need to hear the message. This is something that I also do with books. I just open up one page and I know exactly that this is what I'm gonna have to read for the highest good of all. Okay, guys, so I love you so much, and I wish the most beautiful of the days. Now we have the number 2 8s. We have 2 8s, which is abundance. So just get ready. Open up your arms, baby, because a lot of goodness is coming. I love you so much, and we're going to speak soon. Yes, love you. Bye. Kisses, hugs. Yes.